Welcome to another day of Closed on Monday. It's your guy, Mon Skelton, or Billionaire Mon. For the ones that don't know me, now you do. Let's get into this podcast. But before we get into this podcast, I want to give you guys just a quick recap of what I spoke about the last episode. And the name of the last episode, if you haven't seen it or listened to it yet, is Passion, man. Passion. And the reason why I named it Passion, because the episode was pretty much showing you how I came into my position in life right now. I pretty much built everything based off passion. At least started with it. My foundation was passion. My first career was passion. I was leaning on passion the whole entire way. But also passion will shift. You don't have to just stay in one lane for the rest of your life. So passion will shift on you, and you will have a passion for something different. And sometimes you will reach your goal of passion, and then it's time for you to turn it up and go to another goal, enter another chapter, whatever, however. But you got to know, man, passion leads the way with every single thing you do and every single thing you touch. That's just my opinion, man. But right now, I'm in a place I want to be because of passion. I was passion driven. I at one point I did get a little money driven, but money driven don't last long. Passion does. Let's get into this episode, man. This episode is very important because it's something that we all do as human, especially adults now, because we got no choice. We have more choices. Let me say that. We have more choices than a kid, than a teenager or whatnot. So we need to start taking Mondays serious. And I really, really do mean that. Mondays, we can't take Mondays off, man. I know me coming into my adulthood early on, I was taking Mondays off. I was treading Mondays. I was treating Mondays like a recovery day from the weekend. We cannot do that if we chasing something bigger than ourselves at this point. You chasing a business, you chasing your dream, you chasing your aspiration. Whatever you got going on, you got to input Mondays in there. You got to take Mondays a little bit more serious. Just a little bit more serious, because I'm going to tell you why. Mondays are the tone for everything you got going on for that week. If you play with a Monday, you're liable to fall on your face on a Tuesday or a Wednesday or a whole week. One day can determine a whole week if you're not careful. Right now, I'm in a position I can pivot. I'm very good at pivoting. I guess I learned that through life, just by going through things and adversity or whatnot. But pivoting, I'd had a few bad Mondays, but I try not to let it get the best of me. I try to overcome that Monday on the Tuesday. I try to overcome that Monday. It might take me 2 days to recover sometimes, but right now I'm in a position, man. If my Monday morning is bad, I'm not gonna end the day like that. I just can't. I can't end the day with a bad morning. When I mean by bad morning, I don't mean a grumpy, not in a spirit morning. That's important too. I'm talking about a slow paced morning. I haven't been very productive. I haven't got a lot of work done. Oh no, we finna scratch this Monday out until we finish, and then we finish strong. Even if it take the whole Monday, I'm gonna finish what I started, especially with my goal list. My goal list, I start my prepping around Sunday afternoon. I get to my prepping session on what I'm gonna do for the whole entire week. That's within business. That's within my field of work, and that's within life. Self-developing things. I set my tone on a Sunday. Monday, I wake up, I hit my list. I get started with work. I'm able to maintain and balance both. I go through my lunch break. I hit my list. I have a few things I do a day, or a couple of, let me say 2 to 3 things I do a day. I check off that list, and I go to the next day. Once I conquer those 2, 3 things, if I get anything after those 2 or 3 things, that's just extra. That's just a bonus for me. I try not to overdo it because I want to finish and I want to maintain the consistency of doing something on that list every day. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where growth come in at. Because you don't want to just knock out something in one day and then you don't look at it for another week or another month. That's just crazy to me. I don't like doing that even with studying. I try to study in bits and pieces. Unless I got a quick goal to do it in 3 days and I test on that fourth day, that's a different story. I try not to be like that anymore because that's too much cramming for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. But now, man, nowadays I try to tend to something an hour or two at a time a day, and I'm able to come back to it. I'm able to remember it. It's a longevity thing for me. So everything I'm doing, man, right now is pretty much set up like a marathon. I want to be able to run this race regardless at my own pace, and I want to be able to finish strong. That's my goal. But man, let's take Monday serious, man, for real. For the ones that's been just sleeping and slouching and just waking up late and just not putting no work in towards yourself, your business, or your aspiration, whatever you got going on. Again, take that Monday serious. Do not take Monday off. Do not lay down on a Monday. That's what everybody expecting you to do. That Monday can set you back. You got to realize, man, we got 52 weeks in a year. So we got 52 Mondays. You got to realize if you play with half of those Mondays, you're really going to be ugly for the whole year. That can set you back, man. That's 52 days. That's man. Oh, just listen to me, man. Hear me out for real. You got to take that Monday serious, man. Don't take no more Mondays off. That's my little tidbit for you. That's my golden nugget to you. Try not to take no Mondays off, man. At least for the rest of the year, the remainder of the year, until you get done doing what you had to do. I don't really want to take no more Mondays off, man. I don't play with Mondays, not even on a holiday. I really try to knock out my list and at least do my 2-3 things every week. So I'm starting off. I'm doing 2-3 things every day for the week, even if I got an off day on a Monday. And everything that I do in the setup right now is not for work. It's all for me. It's everything that I'm trying to do for myself, for self-development, for businesses, and for just, it might be work too. Just the purpose of life. I got to set myself up to win. And I got a long game I'm playing right now. So you better be on the road with me. For real. But let's just take these Mondays a lot more serious than we've been taking them before. That's what this podcast was all about today. I just want to give you a little bit motivation, give you a little bit more encouragement, and just push you towards something better than yourself. You know what I'm saying? So in order to do that, we gotta take initiative. And that one initiative step I'm giving you is to not take no more Mondays off. So bear with me. Stay with me, and you're gonna win. I promise you, you're gonna win. You're gonna see yourself winning. You'll probably let me know. A few people tell me they listen to the podcast. I mess with it. I'm actually applying the steps you told me about. Woo woo. But they gonna win, man. That's all I gotta say. If you keep doing what you're supposed to do, you're gonna win, man. And let me go back into one more thing. I want to just do this because I ain't done this in a while, and I don't really do it every single podcast. But if you like what you're listening to, like, subscribe, and share. I need that content to go up. I need these views to go up. But at the same time, man, if I'm reaching out to one person, that's all good. That's all love. And I can mess with that, man. I'm really cool with that. Really cool with that. But that's pretty much all I got for you guys, man. Just be on the lookout. We got some stuff coming up, especially around my birthday time. So my birthday, March the 6th. If you listen to the podcast, you never ask for my birthday because I'm giving it to you right now. It is March the 6th. Pisces season is about to occur. You better hear me. But anyways, man, I got some stuff lined up from around my birthday time, man. And it's going to be pretty dope, pretty special. I'm going to release a lot of stuff. I'm already active in one of the businesses, but I gotta launch some stuff, man. I'm just an entrepreneur at heart. My entrepreneur spirit be speaking to me. But yeah, man, let's get into it. We outie. Too easy.